Okay, good afternoon. I'm Diana. I will the answer. I will. Okay, the first question is what is online learning and synchronous and asynchronous learning? Online learning is education that takes place over the internet. It is often referred to as e-learning among other terms. Synchronous learning involves online studies through chat and question number two, what are the basic features of an LMS? There are 10 basic. The time migration, they explain you probably have a sizable collection of data stored on your existing elements or hard drive. Uh, Basic social media support to explain online training course missing that crucial social media component are doing a great disservice to their corporate learners. Uh, Next, built-in gratification tools. They explain games make the world go round. Well, maybe that's overstating it a bit. Brain integration. They explain every piece of the puzzle must reflect your brand image in order to create cohesion. Basic customizable reporting that explain most elements. And next, question number three. As an online course, teacher give an example of a good introduction or writing for one topic meeting. Introduce yourself. The point introduction is to establish yourself as a unique individual sharing the classroom with other unique individuals. Allow the students to introduce themselves. This is your opportunity to focus on students as unique and diverse individuals and discuss and evaluate the room environment together as your students are introducing themselves and you are talking to them. Ask your students to comment to the acoustic and remain conscious of how well you can hear and see each of them. And question number four, why online materials must be attractive and what elements are needed? Online materials must be attractive because online materials suggest a number of ways in which teachers can like the load. Elements are needed. Elements in online materials including readings, websites, game, image, sound recording, and video. Question number five. Uh, Please explain types of online learning activities and provide relevant technological tools for the types. Types on online learning, there are six types on online learning. The first split course, they explain instructory course, the lectures are use open source resource to provide the lecture content. And second type, hybrid course. In hybrid class, a significant amount of the course learning activity has been moved online, making it possible to reduce the amount of time spent in the classroom. Face-to-face, face-to-face, they explain a traditional classroom environment where the students and the instructor meet synchronously in the same room, also referred to as on-ground or on-campus instruction. Web types of learning web-based. Web-based, the class meets just like a traditional class in a classroom with an instructor at the regular scheduled day, time, and location. Basic peer instruction, the explain born out of hard path peer instruction involves students in their own learning during lecture and focus their attention and underlying concept. And the last type, MOOC. MOOC are massive open online course. The explain is an online course designed for large-scale participation and open enrollment by the public. Question number six. Online discussion is an important element in online learning. Sometimes it may of It may not work. How does a teacher optimize discussion? Element in online learning, there are 7 elements. Persistence. Persistence is perhaps the biggest key to success in online learning. Effective time management skill. You must be able to manage your time well. Effective and appropriate communication skill, basic technical skills, reading and writing skills, motivation and independence, and the last, a good study environment. Question number 7. Please provide an example of a learning resource that can be used to enhance learning in online learning. There are 5 examples. Connect what you are teaching to real life. Give students interest and fascination. Give students choice. Hook their interest with fun transition. Teach students self-monitoring skill. Question number 8. Kindly give an example of effective assessment in English online teaching and learning. You can pick one or the integration of more than one language skill. Okay, I think to create a different learning environment, the first differentiates technique change of the physical layout of the classroom. Organize your classroom into flexible workstations. This will require you to move furniture around to support both individual and group work. The example, you can create a teaching table where teacher-led instruction will take place. This workstation will be focused on teaching new challenging material. Question number 9. What are the basic elements to consider when building an online store? There are 7 elements. Choose the right topic. They explain the most common advice is choose a topic you have a lot of experience in. Get to know the demand. Explain your topic might feel so important to you that it wouldn't occur to think that no one else needs it. Choose the way to share your knowledge. To explain, know that you are sure about the learning course development process. It's time to think of the way you will present your knowledge to the audience. Um, decide on the goal. There are different reasons why one wants to create an online course. Think about the distribution option. They explain when the course is created, be sure your students will be able to get to know about it and use it. Um, Basic elements success evaluation. At the end of the day, you will want to know whether your online course has failed or a success. And last, set a deadline. Creating an online course is hard. And question number 10 and last, please give an example of one online lesson in your class for one meeting. The example, use of Schoology. Schoology is a website that integrates learning and social networking. The concept is the same as Edmodo, but in terms of learning, Schoology has many advantages. Building a learning with Schoology is also more profitable when compared to using Moodle because it doesn't require hosting and managing Schoology, more user friendly. Of course, the features are not complete as Moodle, but from online school learning is very adequate. The features posted by Schoology are as follows: course, group discussion, resource quiz, and attendance and analytics. Okay, that's all the answer from me. Thank you and good afternoon.